Hey right guys, Trifmuch Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 15 of Glee Season 5. Last episode was decent. Obviously we kind of had like the characters in New York now, and Blaine and Kurt having problems, Artie being mugged. So, you know, there's some wild storylines going on, but it was a good start into this new... I mean, the episode was literally called New York, so... yeah, we didn't see any of Marley or any of the Glee Club, but like I say, I think it's done. Like, I don't really know what they can do. I really hope we don't focus on those characters because they live to serve a purpose, and that purpose is done. So, yeah, anyway, episode 15, guys. We're kind of coming towards the end of the season. We're in, like, the last quarter of it, so we'll see what storylines they cook up. But if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Glee, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, Patreon should be about halfway through the final season. Because they're just over 10 episodes ahead at the moment, so yeah, they'll be about halfway through the 6th season.
Mother cannot guide you. Truly, no one is alone.
It's like some musical icon passed away by the time this was filmed. I'm gonna go with, who died around 2000 and... what is this? 11? 12? Yo, someone's gonna have to explain this one to me.
No one is alone.
Okay, so it says here is a friend to Chris Colfer who plays Kurt. Yeah, it's like a friend of Lee Michelle and Chris Colfer. Okay. I was going to say, it's going to be... I didn't know who it was, so I knew it was going to be like a crew member or something like that. Rest in peace.
And I think the lesbian school burns down, so now the old redhead lady who opened up this pot dispenser called Edna's Edibles. They all work there.
Yo, do you want to eat any more on that spoon, mate?
So I moved to New York, Blaine, you're going to get a kick out of this. He started reading me Star Wars fan fiction, so I got tired.
What the fuck? That shit me up. What the fuck?
Infant Jedi who would bring balance to the Force.
What is happening?
Obvious chemistry that I don't know what to do with.
Oh, it's not up for discussion, Sam. You asked me a question, and I answered it. Okay? I just want to watch the lesbian show about weed and go back to bed.
Yeah, can we really rekindle this, like, 3 seasons later? Like, it's kind of done, innit? Like, you can't just have them interact for one ep and then be... oh, okay, yeah.
We're not keeping anything a secret.
Okay, well, that's bull, and you know it. Okay, you know I've always liked you, and...
Do we know that, though, Sam? Because you expressed it once.
It's your idea.
You see what I'm saying? Look, we are perfect for each other.
Right. Was this scene meant to be like, look how much chemistry they have?
You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel.
Mad. The sets they get, like, oh yeah, we'll just have a carousel now. They probably didn't build that, to be fair. That's probably just already there and they filmed here.
Make me feel so alive.
Oof. Ah! Mister. I'm glad they've seemingly brought back into the show, though.
I forgot that I told you that.
Still trapped.
So.
Great.
In
This
New
is
York.
just odd.
That's right, yeah. It's pretty easy. You kind of just stand there, strike a pose. They ask you to strip down your underwear, not a big deal. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, who doesn't want to meet a model, right?
I don't be funny, Sam, but I don't think you've had one job.
Where is that waitress?
You guys have beautiful hair.
Oh
Is this
my
like
God.
Is that a weave or is that real?
What?
No, Sam.
No,
Sam.
actually,
Sam.
both of us have real hair.
Oh, he's the
Yeah,
worst.
yeah, she is also not wearing a wig.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. You know what? Maybe...
No?
I want to die. That was probably, maybe, possibly the worst scene I've seen in my life.
Pounding 42nd Street to be in a show.
Oh, here she is.
Broadway, baby!
Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Hey!
Blaine looks on point today, I'm not gonna lie. I say today, I mean like in this scene.
All over Times Square!
mad. You know, I don't usually like Broadway songs, but this one's on point.
Apparently you both feel that you are above this class and all that governs it.
No, not at all, Madame Thibodeau.
I'm flunking you both. Next. Reschedule this week. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Madame Thibodeau. I'm in the middle of tech rehearsals for my show.
No, Rachel, shut up.
I've said
Shut
everything I
up.
have to say to you. Do you want to get your degree? Do you care about the work? Or is it just about the spotlight?
Ooh, she's had it.
I am in my dream show playing my dream part, and I'm not going to turn my back on that. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, little girl. You're not the first supernova to come through.
Oh, no, she just calls her out as shit.
Are talented.
You're wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you. Okay, I don't need Miata anymore. Especially not if it's going to hold me back.
Oh, it's not holding you back though, is it? You've just got to do an assignment, Rachel. What are you doing?
I quit.
What? Are you serious? Oh my god, she's so salty. Whenever anyone calls her out and like trying, all she's doing is trying to get her to improve as a person. That's literally it. I'm gonna quit. Oh, great.
And he's white. Period.
Girl, he's not just white, he's blonde. He's practically albino. You can see the veins in his temples.
If you date a white dude, you're gonna alienate all the black women you want to buy your album.
Sam, we can't do this. But he's like set up a dinner or something.
Well, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and
Oh,
there you
no.
have the facts of life.
No, he definitely did
Oh, I
not
don't know
set
what
up a
it is.
dinner.
She just does it for me.
I can't be with you. I can't date you or be your girlfriend or whatever.
It was dinner, wasn't it?
No. No.
Yes, it
Screwed up.
was.
No, you know,
That
I
was a
just,
major part of it.
This isn't you, Mercedes. Okay? When we were in Glee Club, there were all different types of people. There was gay, straight, black, white, Tina. It didn't matter.
We are not in high school anymore. You and I are not a couple.
Okay.
And I think
I can't say I'm heartbroken about it. I can't say I care at all. How long did that relationship last? Well, it's been 23 minutes, but -5, so about 15 minutes that relationship lasted.
But the point is that I have the opportunity of a lifetime staring at me in the face right now, and I can't let anything, whether it's school or Carmen or the diner or, even my friends, stop me from accomplishing my dreams.
Okay, for the last time, Rachel.
Rachel, what are you on about?
I am so hurt right now that you are
Oh,
standing
she's
in front
so
of
hurt.
Carmen Thibodeau and not your best friend.
I'm not on Carmen's side. I'm on your side.
You're afraid. Okay, you're afraid to venture out.
God,
You
we're doing
need
this
a place
again,
to
it's
hang out where
boring.
It's just one big safe group and no one takes
Rachel
any
having a
risks.
Mardy.
That way, you guys can just avoid the fact of actually having to grow up and be an adult.
Screw you, Rachel.
Fuck me. Oh, you said screw you. Rachel's offended by that. What the fuck's going on here? Go on, Kurt. I wanted to like rip his shirt open and he's actually Spider-Man.
What's wrong with you? What decade are you
Oh, we're not
from?
gonna have Kurt being
I'm afraid
beat
of
up, are you?
You're a
Fuck
bunch of
me.
cowards.
Why? Yeah, I'm surprised he's actually still awake, you know. He just got hit in the back of the head with a brick. Great. What is going on?
It's really hard to be a straight white male these days. Should probably change the subject.
Yeah, please do, Blaine. Blaine, shut that down so quick.
Polygamists. How is that fan fiction? Of course they're polygamists. That's
I
obvious.
don't get this show. You go from Kurt being beat up to Sam saying it's hard to be white, and then to them trying to do comedy of, oh, let's read Styles fanfiction.
Sam, I don't want to talk right now.
What are these close-ups? What? Do you know what I mean? Like, the editing's just weird. Look at that. Like, yeah, we're gonna have these artistic shots.
I feel like Fanny would say this.
Yo, watch Kirby just be dead or something. Like, look at this shot. Like, they're just being like, now we're gonna try because, you know, it's a serious subject.
Is he okay? He has a hairline fracture above his right eye socket, some other cuts and bruising.
Mad.
He's alive, and he will be okay.
I want to kill whoever did this to him.
Don't say that, Sam. You don't mean that.
Well, he probably does.
I just wish he could hear me. So I could tell him I was here.
Oh god, look at this. Oh no, dude!
He knows we're here.
What the fuck?
You know, I've been thinking a lot about our last conversation.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't. I don't think I've thought about it once since it happened.
Me not dating someone because they're white, it's like me telling someone I can't be their friend because they're gay.
I'm not gay.
I know you're not gay, so.
Sam, oh, come on.
When the world is seeing yellow,
That is wild.
I only see gray.
That wall.
Did my heart get so full of a never mind?
Her voice has got better, I feel. Like, it was sick, and like, think of some of the songs she did in season 2 and 3. Which were wild, and then I'm like,
Always black and white.
what's the matter?
In my
Thought she's improved though.
I'm colorblind.
Does Amber's like singing, like, real life? Does she have her own music, or? I have to ask that about pretty much all the actors, of course, but I don't actually know.
Dreams, now I'm colorblind, colorblind. When did my heart
This is the best song she's done in ages. I love this. Like, I don't love the song, but her vocals are like silk in this. It's mad.
Now, look, I'm proud of what you did, but come on, man. Use your head. You realize how lucky you are? And what are you saying about that other gay kid that you saved that night? He isn't brave? He's not as strong as you?
I don't know what his story is. I only know what mine is. And I've been fighting these guys for a really long time.
I've been fighting too. Okay? I don't know, man. I mean, it's just,
No.
this happened here.
When Bert
I mean,
gets
this is New
sad.
York City. I mean, come on, this isn't Kansas.
New York ain't that great, mate. What, like?
Hey, you sure you up for this? Just got to the hospital. You don't
Also, I'm guessing America, so he would have got out of hospital and now they'll be in debt for probably 3 years.
Look, I'll say it till the day I die. You're the most talented person that I've ever met, and you've taken more risks in your life than I ever have or ever will. And
Pretty sure you said the same thing to Mercedes. But
I don't want another minute to go by without telling you that I love you. And you're my best friend, and I'm just glad that you're okay.
God, you're sappy.
yeah, she might be sappy, but this is like when Rachel's at her best, and then she fucks it up in the next step.
Okay, how's this for chemistry?
Oh.
Forced chemistry.
Good times and bum times, I've seen them all, and my dear.
You'd say he got beat up about a day ago, and he's just, you know, going solo in this song.
Sung the blues, seen all my dreams
A
disappear.
lot of proud Bert is it?
But I'm here.
Yo, he looks on point.
Oh, I've been through Reno, and I'm here. I'm still here. Kurt Hummel is here.
He is, indeed. Ah, Bert on his feet. Ah, very good. The songs have been sick this app, to be fair. There we go, guys. That is episode 15 of Glee Season 5. I'm confused. Not confused like I'm confused by the storyline of the episode, but I'm confused with how I feel about it, because I feel like there are 2 very serious subjects. One with a black woman in the industry and how the public would see her dating a white man. So it's like it's an interesting subject, but I just don't feel like we had enough of it. I feel like the 2 subjects they touched on, you should have focused on one in one episode and should have focused on the other in like the next episode or something. One of them with the Mercedes and Sam, I think it's like an interesting story, but I just don't care about Mercedes and Sam enough to be invested in it. Like, I was invested in Mercedes, and like when her friends were saying how like the public would see it and stuff like that. I think that was interesting. But then like the next scene, so we had them not knowing if she wants to date him, and then she was like, I'll consider it, and then she dated him. Then a friend spoke to her and she said she couldn't do it, and then she went back to dating him at the end of the episode. We had all of that just in their storyline, and then we had 2 other storylines on top of that. So it just felt like they didn't give it enough time to really like flesh it out, so it was just kind of rushed. And you know, it's like, okay, this is how the public are going to perceive you. It's just like, oh, okay, I can't do this, Sam. And then next thing, oh wait, actually, I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't know. I just felt like we needed more time with it, and it just kind of felt rushed. So I can't really say the storyline was done well. I think it's an interesting one, but not done well. And Kurt as well being beat up, I just felt like we rushed through it. Like, he was in the hospital, and then the next scene he was just singing, like doing a solo duet for his performance. It wasn't literally the next scene, but yeah, I just felt like that was all in the last kind of 15 minutes. It's just interesting, heavy storylines that would have been done better in season 1, 2 or 3. I just felt like the writers were, you know, had their head on more. Where I feel like now we're in season 5 and they've tried to do a like serious topic, and it just, I wouldn't say it didn't work, because it didn't fail. It wasn't like, you know, terrible or anything like that. It really wasn't. It was decent. I just felt like there should have been more to it. I should have been more invested than I was. Like, yeah, it was sad seeing like Kurt in the hospital bed, obviously with his face all like the way it was, obviously. I don't know, it just didn't hit me. Like, you think of how they handled some of the subjects in seasons 1, 2 and 3, like they hit hard, like they were done so well, and here it was like done well, but it could have been done better, I feel personally. But and again, I feel like that a lot of that is to do with they just tried to do 2 big subjects in one episode, and you needed more time to really delve into it well. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys kind of think of this episode. Like, I don't know. Let me go on track. I'm not really sure what like the general consensus of this episode really. I never do it until after the episode, because I kind of look up on track and then check on what reviews the episode were. But it got a 76%, which is actually kind of low for a Glee episode. Yeah, there's only 2 reviews really, and they don't really give much on like kind of what they thought. But I guess just from the rating, that's like one of the lower rated episodes of the season, I think, actually. Episode 3 was obviously 88. Episode 5, the end of Twerk. Episode 7, the Puppet Master. Episode 8, oh my god, yo, we had some garbage. I forgot about those eps. My lord. 76% is lower than the last. It's the lowest since ep 10. Trio. So yeah, I think it was good. I just think it could have been done better, is the general thoughts of this episode. And then the third storyline, which I mentioned, was Rachel, but no one cares about that. Like, it was her being upset at Kurt and then quitting the other, but yeah, that just felt kind of like thrown on, I guess. And this will be something that won't be mentioned in the next episode or at all ever again, I'm sure. Oh yeah, Kurt got beat up, but you know, we're just going to forget about that in the next episode. It was like, it actually would be nice to kind of delve into that a bit more, but they're not going to. So yeah, the best part of the episode, I'd say, was the song. The songs were on point. Like, they were. I don't think there was one bad one. Mercedes' solo to Sam, that was my favourite. That was really good. Blaine smashed it. Kurt smashed it at the end. Rachel and Blaine's duet was really good, and Mercedes' solo at the carousel was probably the weakest part, or the weakest song, but that's just because I didn't love the song, if I'm being honest. Everything else was insane. Even that song was like really good as well, so I think I could give that a high rating. But yeah, they were all really, really good. But yeah, it's one of those apps just felt like it could have been done better, but I'm very curious what you guys kind of thought of it. So rating, I'm going to go a 7 out of 10, just a base 7. Yeah, it's one of those that had the potential to be like an 8, but I'm not feeling an 8 with that one, I'm not going to lie. Like, the songs were really good, but the storylines just felt rushed, and again, I'm saying it for the 5th time, they just needed more time. So yeah, I'm going to go 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like, if you enjoyed it, and thought the episode, down below in the comments. If you do want the early and uncuts, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where, like I said, there should be about halfway through season 6 by the time this one's on YouTube. And I'll see you next time for episode 16. Until then, peace.